Hey, everybody.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another special episode of Dustin and Michelle Reseller.
Happy Saturday night.
We're super happy that you're here. If you may notice in the background, we have some crazy lights going on. But it's because we have
my halo. What are you talking about?
Exactly.
It's my halo.
Super bright, shining aura, honey, of course. So we have some extra camera angles here for you because we have a really cool show. We are going to show you what we do. Here's sort of a different look at our office. Here we are right here.
Yeah, we wanted to show you guys around our office a little bit differently and maybe go through some great basics that, you know, are good to kind of touch up on sometimes.
Yeah, for taking photos in particular.
Exactly.
Right here, we have a close-up of our photo taking area as well. And so we have all these different camera angles that we're going to show you tonight to give you some really good tips on how you can more efficiently take photos, take better photos, and the importance of taking better photos.
Yeah, and I'd like to touch on measuring a little bit because I think measuring is obviously super important. And I've learned a couple of sneaky tricks that sometimes they pull over you, and I think I can save you some money.
Oh my gosh, yes. But before we get into all of that, we are Dustin and Michelle. We resell full-time and we love what we do. So we have a YouTube channel about it, and we love doing these shows for you. Hopefully we're gonna give you some really good tips here, helping you make some money quicker.
If you love creative and consistent content, please hit the like button and of course the little bell. And speaking of that, I wanted to say how much I love my fiance, and you know that because if you notice, he's wearing a breast cancer awareness shirt, and I haven't been on since I had mentioned that. So sweet that I have recently been re-diagnosed with breast cancer, and I started treatment, and I'm going to continue to be here with you guys. And if you weren't here last week or 2 weeks ago, you may have not heard that, but I'm sharing that with you. We are decided to share that with you because I'm going to continue working with this passion that we have to help other people. So
I know, honey, and seriously, you are just the strongest woman I know. There hasn't been, we've been going through so many different tests, at the hospital, this and that, even just to get to this point, and you just started your treatment, and you're just so strong and resilient. And, there hasn't been a single time where you've been like, no, I don't want to shoot this video or anything like that, this is a testament to how strong of a woman you are. And I know that, this is just going to pass, and, be a footnote in everything here. So thank you everybody for your warm wishes and for Michelle's recovery from this.
And I also wanted to mention to you guys that if you know anyone who's been touched by breast cancer, because this will be my second round with breast cancer, and I'm an open book, and anybody has questions or anything, just please go ahead, drop some questions. I would love to help anybody I could possibly help. And Dustin and I have to figure out how to tell this story. But for right now, we wanted you guys to know I'm going to be around. I don't know what kind of shape I'll be in, but
please, forgive us if there's, a time where, we're not able to shoot or something. I mean, that's hopefully that's understandable. So, but right now we are feeling great. We're super in great health, feeling great, and we're going to do the show for you. And now taking pictures in our reselling listings. Now, as a reseller, we sit there and we take pictures, multiple pictures of inanimate objects, whether we like them or not, just about every day. And, there's an importance to that. It's taking a good, especially main photo is so important to people drawing attention to your listing and them clicking on it. And also that's going to make the sale. And, you're not going to make a sale if nobody clicks on it. If you have a poor picture, it's all blurry and dirty, and, it has a bunch of loud background.
I have to tell you that I've been going, and everybody knows this who's been kind of tuning in, that I have this crazy attic of wonders that I've been hoarding for years. And I have been going through that attic and taking all of the these must be like the first 300 things I ever purchased. And I did this crazy number system, and I was all unorganized. So anyways, my point is that a lot of these listings I was relisting today were old ones where I did crappy pictures, and there are all these shadows. And I'm thinking to myself, I know why this hasn't sold yet.
Okay, well, you know, that's
pictures are a big deal,
right? The pictures, the keywords in the title are also a huge thing. You know, if you have a awesome picture and then in the title you have an awesome title, just keyword, all nicely spaced, you know, so it's actually like one sentence. You know, that's how I like to make listings. I'm going to show you. We're going to do some listings here live. This is going to be a long one, guys. Grab your popcorn. Mike's over here, honey.
Oh, I said he's very particular, but I love him.
Oh my gosh, yes. Being very particular when it comes to making listings is
really important.
Very important. You're going to get lots more sales.
Yeah.
So we're going to go through all of this. We're going to show you lots of fun tips as they come along, as we're listing and taking photos here. Again, we have a couple of really cool camera angles that we're going to show you. Oh, go ahead, honey. Okay. And then I'm going to go ahead and click on that. And then I'm going to go ahead and we're going to go and check out some of these here. And looks like your mom's here.
Sorry about that.
Oh, no worries. Yep. Donna. Hey, Donna.
Hey, Mom.
We're so happy that you're here with us tonight. We're going to go to this camera angle here, actually, because, all right. So now, actually, whoops, my gosh. Technical difficulties. We're clicking around here. Let's actually go back here because, honey, you were talking about, we're going to go over some of the tools that you need for taking good photos. And one of those, honey, you mentioned is things to measure with. Now, if you're doing clothing, you obviously need things to measure with. Now, this is probably one of the most common things that you'll find. The fabric tape measure, right?
Yeah, but the fabric tape measure can be kind of wonky because they have a mind of their own sometimes, and they get bent, and then they sit weird. So I don't know. I like working with this oversized. By the way, it's oversized numbers if you can see it. I like working with this one and trying to get it as straight as I possibly can.
Yeah. So even if you're not able to get it really straight, even the tiniest little crinkle, you know, that's like an inch off right there, just the tiniest little crinkle.
Yeah.
So that is a very inaccurate way to measure. Now, if you can find something straight edge, I just use literally a tape measure. I mean, this thing, you pull it out, you set it right next to the item, bam, it's straight, it's accurate. If you have nice and straight clothes, that works.
Well, also, I don't know. I think sometimes that
aesthetically, it may not be as whatever when you're selling clothing, but it's very accurate, and it's going to lead to less returns. Honestly, that's my belief. Now, if you're taking some pictures of, say, like antiques or collectibles or something, it's nice to have one of these triangular rulers just to set down. And then actually like the, you know, at the angle, it's right here. It's sitting up top. Another thing is the best of both worlds here is a fabric tape measure that's all nice and rolled up. Now this thing stays fairly straight.
Oh my gosh, it's so thin.
Yeah, it's very thin. It's kind of hard to see, but the thing is that, you know, it doesn't get all crinkled up. So it's going to stay straighter and give a more accurate reading. Another thing to show scale. Now this very quarter right here. Stick this by some of your, you know, listings that are fairly small, just to give an idea of scale. This exact quarter right here has been sitting by my dedicated photo table since I started eBay. This exact same one right here. It's been in many a photo showing the scale of items. So that's one way to show measurements. These are, you know, just really simple things that you can find around the house that are going to help you take better pictures.
And maximize your profits.
Absolutely. So what we'll do here is we're going to now change the screen here. We're going to go to the wide view here, which is camera number 2. And we'll see our sort of office here. Now, let's see. If you want to, I'm going to set all this stuff over here. I'm going to show you a few other like really good tools here for taking photos besides this dedicated area, which all you need is a table and some sort of fabric. Now, the fabric that I like to use is going to be something that is not like a fleece or anything like that. No, I know if you're Some people use like an angled flat lay and use a fleece for mostly clothing. Now this one right here is very versatile. You can use it to take a picture of just something that you set down and it has a white background. Or if you have something tall like pants, jeans, anything like that, you can just hang them. I've put these, I've put a couple of hooks here in the wall, so at different heights, so you can hang different things there. So just a table and some sort of vinyl. Now that's what I recommend here. To you can go to your fabric store or whatever and grab a piece of vinyl. Now this vinyl you can just wipe right off. You can wipe it clean. You can take some air duster, which is another very nice tool when you're taking photos, just to blow some dust off really quick. If you're not using a just like a soft rag or even a wet rag, sometimes
that's great for jewelry.
Oh, the duster as well?
That, but also the light setup you have.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Just get the lights down really close here, right on the jewelry. You can just get awesome pictures like that.
That's like the one you bought for me for a gift that I use downstairs.
Sort of, yeah, with the arms. Yep, the arms here are really nice.
Love
you can adjust them, swivel these however you need them. It's just really nice to have a nice dedicated setup already there. And this electronics duster, again, you can use this for anything. It's nice, say there's some hair, some dust, spray it right off. You got a nice clean area to take photos. Of course, you need scissors to, cut things. That's pretty basic. All these things you can pretty much find around the house. Now, even a lint roller. Oh my gosh, when we're doing clothes, right?
Yeah, the lint roller. This comes in handy in our house.
Yes. Now, I mean, if you have dogs, cats, and you're a reseller, you're dealing with pet hairs. And that's a challenge. So, these come in extremely handy. Things that so you're taking pictures of shoes, shoe horns, things that are going to fill up a shoe nicely. Honey, you've even used just like a
towels, washcloths.
A towel to just stuff a shoe to give it a little more, like if there's a foot in there, basically. Yeah,
it fills it out a little bit, gives it a nice shape.
Right. And those are all things, if you're beginning, you're going to find just around the house, basically. Small investment, if anything. You probably have a table that's around this size, but if you go to, like, say, Joann Fabrics or a fabric store, you can buy this vinyl. People would say marine vinyl is even better. It's a little more sturdy. This is just your regular vinyl, very easy to wipe. Yes. So all of these tools here are another of my favorite things to use here. You got the
creepy heads.
The creepy heads. You got one for ladies' hats.
Is that a wig?
I don't know.
Oh no, I was like, I might try that on.
Hair plugs, I guess. But yeah, so a man. These I found in the bins. This one was given to me by a friend. We have these. I've used this guy to sell hats many times, and we'll show an example of that tonight. So having these sort of props to help you sell things as well.
So if you see one of those while you're out doing, your garage selling, yard selling, pick it up. Yeah,
it's a good little thing. Also, the mannequin forms, honey, that you have that we actually don't have in here. Just like the little mannequins that would. People do tailoring on or whatever. They're awesome. You make pictures look so beautiful, like dresses and stuff, when you put those on there. It shows the form, it shows the way the dress is going to fit. Yeah. It's going to sell that, particular thing a lot quicker, I would say.
Yes, because if I'll talk to the camera, but because if you know that this is a very simple dress you have, but it has ruching on the side, that's not really going to pick up in a picture that's flat on the table. Even if it has a white background on it, the ruching part of it's not going to show up. So exactly. I like to put certain things on a form. Absolutely. And I do believe it makes a difference.
I do too. Yeah. I really do. Yep.
On the higher priced items, I don't mind spending a little bit more time on.
Absolutely. I completely hear you there.
Yeah.
So a couple of other tools that you need when you're taking photos, and of course doing the listings, you need somewhere to put the finished listings. Now right here we have a couple of our inventory bins. They're just basically your basic storage tubs here that you can get at anywhere, really. Now this one we have marked Z2. Now it's very important to start an inventory system once you start making listings, and it's absolutely important. Now a good way to do it is just the alphabet system, ABC. When bin P here gets low, take it back out and fill it back up. And then just make sure that you marked your SKU as being in bin P. That's simple as that. It really is
so simple. It's
really
one of the things that I really wish would have learned, but you taught me, babe. You taught me.
Yeah, you know, and you just, you know, keep on evolving. Another thing you can do, this is a smalls 1 bin. So you'll see that we put much smaller items in here. We don't want to like dig around in a bunch of t-shirts and jeans and stuff to find this little guy. Yeah, so we put smalls with smalls, and that also makes it a little easier too.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. So last thing, when we're making a listing, you want to have your scale handy. Now this thing, I've used this for a very long time. If you'll notice that I actually have a nice little cheat sheet on here. Now this has most all of the boxes that we have available to ship in. Now these are all boxes that we can buy and restock, so we know the dimensions, we know the weight, so you know we can sort of guess while we're making the listing and have a really accurate weight and measurement to
refer to. It's right there, right?
Right. So this is really nice to have while you're listing. I always weigh items while I'm listing on eBay to get the correct weight. That way we're not charging extra for shipping or getting burned once we sell it and find out, oops, we, you know, under whatever, now we have to pay more. So very important things there. One more important tool, guys, before we start actually getting into listing, is this barcode scanner. You've seen us sort of use this before. You can see it working here. Now this thing is a serious time saver that you can use with anything that has a barcode. So now that's going to make your research easier. Sometimes, well, eBay for sure usually always has the UPC field. So you can actually put the UPC in there. Sometimes that gives you product information that you don't have to type in now. It's all pre-filled. So it's just a huge, huge tool. And the most important thing, of course, of taking photos is a good camera. Now, honey, you and I have the Samsung S21 Ultra. So one of the newer ones. This thing takes amazing photos. We have used this to shoot nearly every single video that we've done in the past 6 months or so. Just really great. So the Samsung S21 Ultra is awesome. We love this thing. It makes editing really easy too.
And sharing files. Sharing
files, yes. Quick share, all that fun stuff. And when it comes to making listings, now you're taking these photos of your, your items here. And now I have this hardwired into my computer. Now this is a huge thing right here. Instead of waiting for like Bluetooth to like photo drop or, you know, this or that, I'll show you exactly how easy this is. And it actually keeps your phone clean too, the way you do this. So you're not cluttered with a ton of photos after a long day of photo shooting, right? All right. So, and then honey, you actually make listings straight from your phone. You don't start them on your computer. You start making them in List Perfectly, and then you cross-list them from there, right?
Yes. So I use my phone, and can we move this chair a little bit? That's funny. I start out with List Perfectly on my phone, and I use their, I guess it's a white background assistant, new assistant. I think that List Perfectly has. I love it. I love it. So I take my photographs, put it in List Perfectly, and I do some magic there. And then I go ahead and I put it on Poshmark and Mercari. And then Dustin comes in and puts stuff on eBay and probably double checks me just in case.
Well, I mean, we all have to double check ourselves. I mean, and you do it a little bit differently. Your office is a little bit different of a setup, and it all gets done. However you do it.
He's so sweet.
It's going to be It's going to be a little bit different how you do things. What we're doing is showing you our setup, how we do things. Hopefully, it gives you an idea to do it a little more efficiently yourself.
Yeah.
So
it's easy to put it on List Perfectly, and it's easy to cross list from there. And I love it. I love it taking out the white background and all that other good stuff.
Yeah, I would say starting your listing with List Perfectly actually makes it a little bit easier. There's more item specifics that you can fill in. Say, like, if you started a listing with Poshmark, there's not as many specifics that they have on that site, honestly. So starting with eBay or List Perfectly is the way to go. Me personally, I like to start with eBay. They have the most item specifics, so you know that if you fill it in on eBay, it's going to get transferred over to List Perfectly and then over to Poshmark and Mercari, no problem.
Yeah.
So personally, like I said, I'll start with eBay.
Yeah.
Yeah, either start with eBay or List Perfectly, and you're good to go. So actually, let's maybe like dig into a listing here.
Okay.
Let's just do a whole live listing.
Okay, we're gonna do a live listing.
All right. So it looks like we have somebody else coming in here.
Who is it? Oh, hi, Dawn. Oh, I'm feeling great. Thank you so much.
Okay. All right, let's sit down for this here.
Okay.
This one in particular, we're going to be able to sit down for.
Oh, wow. Yay.
Okay. So, hey, Dad and Don. Yes. Oh, thank you so much for the well wishes for Michelle at this time. We really appreciate that.
Thank you.
Okay. So we're going to go and we're going to check out this really close-up view here of our picture-taking area. Okay. Now we'll see also here, we're going to look at our eBay active listings here. So so when we go to make the listing, okay, you're going to see, actually, we'll go here. Now, the first thing we're going to sell here is this movie. Now, Michelle, you may know about this movie here. This is Salt with Angelina Jolie and none other than our lovely Michelle Ray Smith here. My gosh, honey, you made this movie how long ago?
Oh my gosh, I don't know. After I had Jake, a couple of years after I had Jake, I think.
Yeah, what's it like working on a Hollywood movie?
A blockbuster movie like that, you know, Philip Noyce actually directed it, and he directed Patriot Games.
Oh.
So working with him was an honor, and Angelina was really sweet, and Leo Schreiber was awesome too. Very nice.
No,
we've talked to in the morning, getting makeup done. Hi, how's your son? How's Jake? How are you? Good.
Oh no way, that's so cool.
Yeah.
That is so cool, honey.
I was just in it for a sneeze, guys, so no biggie. But
oh my gosh.
It was still really awesome to work. I worked there for 2 weeks with them.
Oh my gosh, don't even, honey. You actually like totally had the coolest part. It was like something, it was like completely opposite of, you know, kind of like what you would do. You're like the super tech wizard in the bunker there. You know, on the computer, like, oh my gosh, the blah 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 camera on the blah 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 is malfunctioning or something, you know, like
I can't even open my phone. I can't open my phone. I swear, before we were gonna do this live, he's like, okay, so if somebody comes up over here, you click here and they come up. Oh my god, forget it.
Oh, you're doing fine, honey. But you sure did an awesome job in that movie,
gosh,
as the tech wizard. Okay, so now, if you saw us there while Michelle was talking about her Hollywood movies experience in acting.
Reluctantly, I love you some for bragging, but I'm very shy.
Oh, that's funny. Well, you are awesome. Anyways, okay, so everybody check out the movie Salt. And right here, we're going to go ahead and sell this DVD or Blu-ray on eBay. Now, you saw us take pictures. All we had to do was take a picture of the front. And this is a used DVD, so we had to open it, show that the disc is in there, whatever insert or artwork is there, and then a picture of the back. And that's all you need to take photos of DVDs. So when we go to sell them, now what we're going to do, if you are new to eBay and you've never made a listing before, you're going to go to listings and create listings up here. You're going to see that. Otherwise, a really efficient way to sell on eBay is to go sell similar. So I'm going to type in Blu-ray for my store here, and we'll get all of the things for Blu-ray. We have what we want is one that is used. right here. So we're going to go and we're going to sell similar. So we go to the little click box here, sell similar, and that is going to bring us to the listing page. Now, okay, so we're going to, it says up here, the first thing is the photos. So we're not going to sell this prophecy collection with Christopher Walken anymore. No more cowbell. We're going to get rid of this here. All right. So now we're going to our new files, right? So I'm going to have to show you the screen, actually. Check this out. Just to see it, just how easy it is to photo drop all of your files over to eBay. So now we're going to open up our Windows File Explorer, excuse me. Now we have our, again, our phone is hardwired into this, into the computer here. So we have it pulled up right here. Now we're going to refresh because we just took some new pictures. Here are the new pictures we took on our phone. Okay, so first we have to go and say, okay, we want to open files here. We're going to go to eBay pics. Now we're going to say, move these over. So we just drag them. Now we're going to right click, copy, actually move here. We're going to move these here now. And all these three are up here. Now they're highlighted. Now all you hit is open. These are the only three that are highlighted. Bam. They're off your phone. They're not plugging up your phone anymore because you moved them right to the folder. And now also eBay has a background remover. So you just click on the photo. You hit the background remover button here. It takes a couple of seconds. You actually had to wait for this.
The background remover. I couldn't think of the word.
Oh,
when I was talking about it earlier, I'm like, what's that? Oh my gosh.
Oh, well, that's it.
That's it. Background remover.
And this background remover is taking a while here. I apologize, guys.
It's just thinking about it.
It's doing a lot of crunching of numbers. There we go. Background remover looks beautiful. So we'll save. We're done. Now, these, since we're taking a photos against a white, background already, I'm not going to even bother and remove these backgrounds. I mean, it's fine. That's why I like to take with the white marine vinyl background there. So now we have our photos. Now, this is the awesome thing about the barcode scanner here. Is if you look on the corner here, we got our barcode scanner, and all we're going to do, we have our tag down on the UPC bar. We have it highlighted. So what we put in the barcode scanner is going to update. Bam, it updated it. You didn't have to press any buttons. Now, what should happen is that it did not actually pull up a good thing. So we're going to have to manually type these in here. Salt 2006 or 10. That must have been 2010. 6. No,
yeah, after Jake, yeah. So it would have been the 10.
2010. Okay, yes. Thank you.
Okay.
Look how that works, Look how we figured that one out.
That's why we work together great as a team.
Right.
Finishing each other up.
Totally. All right. So now all of these item specifics here, you can sit there and you can fill in all that you want. Now, we're not going to go and do that because, for movies, it's not all that necessary. Now, most of the time when you put in the UPC code there, all of this additional items will be pre-filled for you. Sometimes they just don't have all of them. So very surprised actually that this did not have pre-filled info. Now we'll keep on going down here though, because we'll see that the condition now it's asking you about like new. Now this is a really tough one when it comes to Blu-rays, DVDs. We also have very good, we have good or acceptable or brand new. Now like new, that's a tough one to use, but with Blu-rays, they're so hard to scratch that if there's not a speck of dust on them, I will use like new. And this, I checked the condition already. It is in very gently used like new condition. That is very accurate.
Yes.
The case has minor to normal wear. And please see my photos and full description for more details. Now, that's the type of thing. This is going to go at the very top of the listing in case people don't scroll all the way down and read your full description.
Which never happens, right, guys?
Yeah.
You never get anybody asking you the length of something and you photographed it.
Yeah, I know, right? My gosh. So right now, what we're going to do is we're going to do our research. So what we did, we have 2 eBay tabs open. Here's the listing tab. We have this one open, and now we're going to search. We're just going to go for the barcode right again. Here we go, barcode. Bam.
I just like the beat.
The beep is awesome.
Yeah.
Now we can see that this Blu-ray isn't necessarily going for a whole lot of money. We're just doing this as a really cool example, obviously. So now we're going to see what these have sold for actually. 48 results have sold up to $7, $8 free shipping. That's actually not so bad because media mail shipping is only $4.60, and lately first class shipping has even been cheaper than media mail if it's under 4 ounces, which most DVDs are.
Ah, yeah, that's good to know.
So now that this information can come out, we are going to just basically check this out. We're going to copy and paste this here. We're going to whoops, sorry, Blu-ray, bam. We're going to copy this title and use it in our own right here. So we go back to our listing and Salt Deluxe Unrated Edition Blu-ray. We'll put 2010 so they know it is whatever, and that Michelle Smith is in this movie. This is Michelle Smith movie right here, right?
Right. Yes.
Sometimes putting the actors' names on the end of the movies here are actually might help them sell it. So let's see, listed faster. These are all these little things here that you can click on really quick to sort of help you list it faster, basically. Now the custom label and SKU. Now that is also important. I like to put 0924 as in that is the month and year that we've listed this, and we put all of our media in a media closet. That's where we'll know to find it. And roughly we pay $2.33 average cost of goods. So now we'll go down here and we'll see the item category is already good. Our store category is already good. We already did all of these item specifics. Now, oops, I'm sorry. We need also to go to copy this once again, because in the description, we're going to go offered here is Salt. We're just going to paste it again. Salt Deluxe Unrated Edition on Blu-ray. Just can very gently used, like new condition. Exactly what is set up here, basically. But just don't be afraid to be redundant when you're making a listing, because people don't read all the way down.
They don't. Yep. And I like the idea when you told me that you put the at the top of the description, you write away the flaws. If there's anything that needs to be mentioned, you'd mention it first line. It's as far as people get usually.
Yeah, exactly.
Smart.
So in your very first photo tells a whole lot of words too. I mean, that's just huge. So, all right, we're not north centrally located in Minnesota anymore, so I have to remove that from the listing. We are going to offer free shipping yet for these movies, because it is just really a flat rate, at least, or less, for shipping these out. We saw that we could get at most probably $7.99 free shipping for this, so that's where we're gonna try for that. And we know that okay, so again we have our scale here. Let's switch to where we can see more of our scale here. So okay, all right, so we go to this area again. We have a scale. Actually, you can't really see it, but we have a scale behind here. We're going to see how much this weighs. Under 4 ounces. So now when we go to put in the shipping weight here, having this accurate, again, is going to help us not charge too much to the customer or overpay ourselves.
They don't like it. And people will complain if you do that. It's not good business practice, even though it might make you an extra $1 or $2 here or there.
Yeah, I mean, it's just try to be as accurate as possible.
Yeah.
Oh, well, honest, of course. I mean, that's, if you're not an honest reseller, you're not going to last very long.
That's true. Yeah,
absolutely. So now all of these other things, once you've made listings in eBay, like I said, we're doing similar, so a lot of these shipping policies and everything is going to be exactly the same. Your return policies, all these little things you're just going to be able to sort of skip through, because you're either going to use them or not on each listing. One thing they might want to consider is here you can promote your listings, add an extra 2% when this sells. They'll give you like a bump up in the search results kind of thing when you use this here. So this in particular, it might be a good idea because there's a lot of competition with it, and we're asking, you know, top price. So maybe we'll use the promoted listings and pay an extra 2% once it sells, if it sells via promoted listings. So now that is basically it, guys. We're scrolling down here. Now all we have to do is hit list it. Now it's going to say, there, your listing is now live. Salt Deluxe Unrated Edition starring Michelle Smith. And pretty cool, guys. So there's that right there. There is one listing. Now we're going to do a bunch of different types here just to show you exactly, you know, again, you know, the different types of techniques we use when taking pictures and all those types of things. So let's see, we have right now a hoodie up there. So we're going to sell a similar hoodie. Again, we went to our active listings and searched our listings for hoodie. So you can see that the hoodie that is sitting up here
in our photo area. Your photo area.
Yep. So now, let's see. Actually, we'll go. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, guys. We'll go to this one again, and we'll see again the hoodie we're gonna sell. So we're gonna sell similar. We're gonna go to this drop-down box here. Again, sell similar. The first thing they ask you for, of course, are the photos. And we have, and so we're going to go to the photos here. And we have Brenda joining us.
Hey, Brenda. Brenda, I'm going to try this in a few weeks after my son has surgery at Mayo. Oh, you both inspire us. Brenda from Minnesota. Our thoughts are with you, yes. And thank you for taking the time to write that to us. We appreciate it.
Yes, we wish your son the very best.
Yeah.
And speedy recovery at that really awesome hospital.
Yeah.
Mayo.
Yeah, really awesome hospital that's saved someone close to me and my family too, actually. So thank you.
Absolutely.
Hey, your area over here is looking really nice.
Oh, thank you.
I have to say, with this,
thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks so much. Again, so we're coming over here. The next thing on our listing is to take the photos. Now, you'll remember us finding this Child's Play hoodie here in a arbitrage video at Kohl's.
I feel like I'm over in the corner. I'm going to visit this way.
So this was a lot of fun. I can't believe we found this for like $3, I think.
I couldn't believe it just not long ago. It's perfect for Halloween.
It is. It's a good time for that, of course. And this is a perfect area to take a photo of this. I mean, we have the lights set up perfectly. Now, so we just stand back here and you'll see the photos when we, photo drop them back in here. So we got one good one of, this is the back, and I think this is going to be the selling point because the front isn't as, like fun, I guess. It has the writing and everything, but.
And we want to remember to do our photographs in 1 by 1, right?
Yes, do the squares. So 1 by 1 square photographs. All of the platforms are wanting that.
Square photographs all the way around.
Yep, don't do the 16 by 9. Do though, lint roll, your stuff. If it's new at tags, people want it new at tags. They want it, they don't want a bunch of dust on it. They don't want, dog slobber and hair and stuff like that. They're buying something new at tags. It better come like it, came off the rack. That's one thing that I took away from Amazon's definition of new at tags, and that has to be gift ready. Would you send this to somebody as a gift? Is the box all crumpled? Is it, is there, rips or something?
Yeah.
So gift ready, if that's how we determine new tags. Now, this right here, we want to get a good close-up of all the cool things. Here is more of the graphics. We want to show that, of course, the tags. I mean, getting a close-up of the product's tags are the best selling point that you could do because they already have all of the pertinent information they need to put in your listing. Yep. You can basically copy whatever is on the tags.
Yes.
And that is going to help you get all of your keywords. It's going to help you, like if somebody's looking for the right certain style or something, if you don't put that style code in your listing, you're not going to sell it. All right, so we're going to take pictures of the close-up of the retail tags, especially, even with the price. You know, let them know what it costs retail, and you're probably going to give them a decent deal on it when it comes down to it. Now, when it comes to clothing as well, you want to make sure that you have all of the like what they're made of,
the material tags, which are usually on the inside, right side of the garment.
Very good, honey. Thank you. Yes, the material tags.
Yeah.
So I found it. It's on the inside here. I want to take a picture of that too.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but sometimes it is up at the top tag, so you were correct in photographing that. Sometimes you just have to flip over the tag up at the top, and you'll find the material tag. But 99% of the time, it's on the right side of the front. Yeah.
Oh, no, very, very good point there, honey. Yep. Yep. And just remember, whether the tags have pertinent information or not, I like to photograph them. Yes. Somebody's going to find something that they need in there, or it's going to answer a question that's going to not have you running to your inventory to measure something again, or oh, what's it made of or something. So take all the right pictures first time, and then you don't have to
redo it.
Redo everything. So I think we got all of the besides the measurements now. So when we go to take measurements, now let's go to actually this view, because we're going to go and check out a more close thing here. So we'll go down to take the measurements here. Now we'll take the hanger out. So there are a few measurements that you need when you're doing a shirt or a sweater. Now, again, I like to use a very straight edge, make it nice and straight. Aesthetically, I really don't care what it looks like. I want a more accurate reading, so I don't have people returning my stuff because it didn't fit. So we got a nice straight hang thing here. We can see here is the chest size. So you put it from pit to pit, the seam on the pit there. Get a good picture of it so people can see that. Now, the other thing that people want to know is how long is this thing? So, you know, actually, we probably should have kept this hung up for that picture. That's okay. So you go to the neck seam, usually the back, I like to do. So to get the entire length of this here. Ooh, that was almost.
Right on your foot.
Yep. Okay, so we got the length now. And the last photo measurement that you want to get for any shirt is the sleeve. I don't usually measure short sleeves unless they're like, you know, half sleeves or something. But long sleeves, you definitely want to measure up. And you'll see the very top hem, you want to start the top shoulder hem all the way down to the end of the sleeve. If you can get a good photo there.
I do mine the opposite way.
Oh, like,
is that funny?
Oh, like on the bottom?
I do, yeah.
Bottom, okay.
There's so many different ways to do it. I'm not saying it. I'm just saying it's so funny. Yeah.
Yeah. So you can measure the top or the bottom. I like maybe the top. I think if people seeing it, you measure it that way, then that's how they're gonna have to measure it too, I guess. So whatever way you measure it.
It's just like it's a matter of taste.
Now we have all pertinent photos. We have every bit of information that we need to make a good quality listing with the photos. The only thing left to do with the shirt is to put it in a bag. Now under here, actually, we have a bunch of bags. Now these are all being used. These are just regular Ziploc bags to keep these stored in before they get sold. Sometimes when they get sold, we can actually, you know, replace the bag or whatever. Oh, if you would like to put that in there, honey.
Yeah, baby, I will.
Okay, and then I'm going to sit back here because now we're ready to list.
Okay.
Okay, so now we have our photos, everything we need.
Okay.
Okay. So we'll go here, guys. Thank you guys so much for joining us tonight.
Oh,
and
I am stuck on something. Yeah, I am. The tripod. Whoops.
Okay. All right. So now we're going to go to this camera view here. And we are going to, once again, go through the whole listing process because we really hope this helps. Okay, now here we go. Here's our listing. We have our hoodie listing. And so what we're going to do, we have to remove all these. This is an old Kiss hoodie that you did, honey.
Yep.
Okay, so we're going to remove these because that's not what we're selling now. Now, here, actually, I'll do this later.
Okay.
All right, so we now have, let's see. Okay, so now we're going to upload these. We have the salt ones here, but okay, here we go. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to show you this view one more time. So you can see how this is working really nicely. This is just super slick to keep your phone clean of all the pictures that you took. Okay, so here now is, let's see, we got these, and here's our phone. Now here's all the new pics of the hoodies of the hoodie that we just took. Pops up once you hit refresh. Now we're going to highlight them all, right click, so it grabs them, and you can choose move here. So you move them here. They're off your phone now, and now they're onto your computer's hard drive, and only these ones are highlighted to click open. Bam. That is so easy, guys. Oh my gosh. I absolutely love that. Now we have to go ahead and remove the backgrounds. See, that's what, you know, you just saw me taking these pics. That's what it looks like. Now you remove the background and nobody knows, you know, your little setup that you have there, you know, a little dedicated area for taking photos. And you're going to get nice, consistent, you know, lighting with your photos when you do it this way, just about every time. So it's really going to not only make your photos pop consistently, again, it's going to make people click more and you can get better sales. So we have our main photos here. Now what we'll do, I don't think we'll be able to search. We're going to do the research on this now. And there was a barcode, but usually, you know, you can't find clothes by barcode. So we're going to go Chucky. Oh. Chucky, want to play a hoodie. Let's see. And we'll see what pops up. We'll see. We did the research on it already, but okay, here we go. Yep, that's it. This is the same one. This one is sold for $29.99 or $29.25 free shipping, $19 plus shipping. I think we're going to ask more than that, to be honest with you. I think we're going to be able to get more, especially around this time of year.
Yeah.
It's a collectible.
Halloween.
Yeah.
Holiday stuff. Absolutely.
Yeah. So again, I'm going to just completely basically copy this. Copy this title. And we're going to use it for our own, but we're going to tweak it. Chucky, want to play pullover hoodie. That's fine. Double-sided graphic. Yeah, that sounds just fine, actually. Now, this one right here was size XXL, as we see by our photos here. So we have to change that. XXL. We'll spell out size and add, you know, this is just dot and T's and cross and I's here, but that's fine. Okay, so size XXL. I think I like the keyword Halloween, but I also like to add the color of this on here somewhere, but that's okay in the title. So size 2XL, it's going to have us all these little bullets here that we can click to, you know, make listing faster. Now we're going to do the SKU again. I like to do mine again. No, we have our bin Z2 behind us there that we're going to throw these things in. So again, you can do the custom SKU however you feel works for you, just so long as you can find it once it sells. So item category is hoodies and sweatshirts, but it's in women's. I think maybe we'll put it, let's see, men's just to be, I suppose it really wouldn't matter, but I think it's more of a men's size. So we'll put it in men's. Okay, so brand is, I'm sorry, we're doing all this scrolling, but we need to do that once when we're making all these listings. We need to fill in all the pertinent information, so we do whatever it takes. Mad Engine is the brand here. Chucky franchise, Universal City, Seed of Chucky. That must have been the so all that information right there we could throw on our listing somewhere, and it's going to help it sell. Mad Engine was the brand, though. That's what we need to put in. Oh, and looks, it says that there's a Mad Engine. You can even click on it to make it quicker. It just, you know, solidifies that there is actually that brand out there. Now the color here is black. Men pullover.
Size type big and tall, right? Not right.
I'm not sure. We could change it to big and tall, but I think having size regular, and there is a 2X in regular, so I think we'll just go with regular for now.
Okay.
The UPC, we could certainly put that on there. There's a drawstring. Filling in all of these little, you know, additional UPC things also are going to help you sell. You know, the more time you put into your listing, the better it's going to be. Fabric type, I think, I mean, we can sort of leave those out unless it's like silk or something, or, you know, exactly what it is. The pattern is, we'll put graphic print. That'll help it sell, I think. It's not vintage. It is long sleeve. It has a whatever neck. I don't know, a regular fit. That's fine. A lot of these I will literally skip past. You don't need to fill in all these, but it will help. Now, this condition here is brand new tags. So that's pretty sweet. That makes it easy. You don't have to describe anything except for brand new tags. That's why we love brand new stuff, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Now, so we have our tweaked listing up here. We can go ahead and copy it, and then we're just going to put it right back down in here. Offered here is a Chucky Want to Play pullover hoodie, double-sided graphic, Halloween sweat shirt. We're going to add keywords down here in the description that we couldn't fit up in the title. So now we're going to go men's size XXL. That's cool. It is black. And let's see, what other, we're going to put the brand name, Mad Engine. We could even, that is, I think if we put the year on there, I think people, collectors, especially of this stuff, would appreciate that. There is no year. We could put Seed of Chucky as the movie it came from. Seed of, oh, well, that kind of makes it whatever. But anyway, so we're putting all, again, I'm putting all the keywords that could not fit in the title into the description to help people find it. Again, we'll have to change this condition to new tags.
Yay!
Yes, so easy, so easy. And then I like to say, please see my photos, our photos. You will receive the exact item shown. That's actually not true here. So I have made this little template here. That's little things that you may come across while you're listing. Now right here, instead of saying, you know, please see my photos, you'll receive the exact item shown. That is actually true for this particular one. But if you have something with quantity, you can use this one. Please see my photos as an example of the item you'll receive. Multiple quantity may still be available. So you can either use one of those two, which I like, to just copy and paste. Makes it really easy to have these little templates. You can even make a template here, which I've done. Here's a generic one that you can just insert that has sort of like, you know, offered here is a brief description, then all of these little, you know, terms basically that we've, you know, put into each listing, at least on eBay that I have since I started. This is a copy and paste from 10 years ago. All this sort of information. So now, again, what are we seeing for a price here? What can we get for this thing? At least $30. I would say at least $30 plus shipping.
I would say $39.
$39? Okay.
$39.99.
$39.99. Let's try that.
Yeah.
Okay, $39.99 plus shipping. Now we have, we're going to weigh this now. Again, this is just going to fit in a poly bag. We're not going to, this is not going to break or anything like that. So that's pretty cool. Now this thing on its own weighs 1 pound, 3 ounces. So with a poly bag, we're going to have to round up to 2 pounds. Poly bags. Just like this is here.
Let's give people the link for those poly bags.
Oh yes, we do have links for just about everything that we're using here tonight down in the description. We have links to our eBay stores and Poshmark stores. I'll go ahead and check all that stuff out.
Can I show real quick?
Oh, yes. Please.
I just want to show you guys. These are the newest ones we got. And they're so cute. And you have to go and check out all the other ones. These are the ones that are for fall, and they're cute. I love packaging. You guys know I'm a sucker for packaging.
Oh, of
Look
course.
at these cute little arrows.
Super cute.
So yeah, really cute. Anyways,
yeah,
check them out because they're so inexpensive and so thoughtful and cute.
For sure. We have lots of, we like to do our fun shipping stuff.
I do. I love that kind of stuff. Cute stickers and all that stuff.
All right. So once we have the shipping information, like you were just showing us, the poly bags, here we go. Package weight, 2 pounds. Package dimensions, in general, those poly bags like are 11 by 8 by 3. You can just put that in there. Pretty easy. And then again, all of your business policies are just about the same. All you need to know, if you have like multiples, you can do quantity. Here is if you want to promote your listing. We're not going to promote this one. There's not many of them out there. I don't think we need to. So here we go. All we need to do is hit list it.
List it. There you go.
Yes.
That easy.
It really is that easy, guys. Now we're going to show you how easy selling something very similar is. Okay. Now we have one more of these things. One more of these Chucky things here.
Chuck, you want to play again?
Yes.
Encore.
Yes, but this one is just a different size. Now that is going to that makes it so much easier to list, since we just did that one right there. Now what we'll do, I mean, literally, actually, what we can do, to be honest with you, is that we already have all of the pictures. We could just take a picture of the size tags and just replace the size tags, tweak the listing to be a medium. But this one is a little bit different. This one is still new tags, but it's missing the tag down here. It's up here. So we have to actually, take pictures of this, entire thing. It is a different size. So we're gonna have to do different measurements and things like that. But once it comes down to making the listing, it's just replacing the pictures and tweaking the size when it comes down to this. The size, the color, perhaps, whichever one that needs to be tweaked. So we'll just go through this entire process again. I'm going to go through really quickly. Honey, if you want to see if there's anybody in the
chatty room,
in the new chat here. Yeah, let's see.
Okay. Hey, Mom. My mom says, such good information here. Yeah, thank you.
Oh, thanks,
Donna. Yeah, it's good to start to go back and refresh the basics sometimes. Let's see. Hi, Dawn again.
Hey, Dawn and Dad.
Hi, Dawn and Dad. Everyone. Thank you for spending time with us.
My dad actually got me into eBay. He started selling and kind of showed me how easy it could be, honestly. And I started doing it myself. And, well, my gosh, here I am. So thanks, Dad, for,
well, I'd say thanks, here. Mom, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mom did the same thing. We would go out on the weekends and loved it.
Go out and do like thrifting and stuff like that?
Garage selling, thrifting, anything that had a for sales or garage sale with an arrow. Oh, hey, Luna. Ooh.
That's so cool.
Yeah, totally cool. So listing something that is exactly like the other one you have, just a different size, is really quite easy.
It is so simple. I mean, it's just, get the different pictures and we're just going to tweak the listing that we already made. Just do a sell similar and a couple of tweaks and we're good. So now we're going to do, again, the measurements. So we'll actually go ahead and check this angle out. Okay, so here's a more close-up of how we do the measurements. Once again, if you're just joining us, we're showing you how having a nice dedicated photo area can really help you get good, well-lit, consistent photos that are going to help you sell a lot more.
Yeah.
So,
and you'll be so fast. You're just going to be like a wizard.
Right now, yeah, check this out. We're already getting the measurements for the chest here, which is pit to pit seam. If you use a nice straight edge, you're going to get a good, good accurate measurement. And let's see. So we also need the length, which is usually the top of the back neck all the way down to the bottom. So this one, this one here. Oh, I'm stepping on the cord.
Can I help you, honey?
Oh, thanks, babe. Let's see. Okay, this one. All right. So we got the length now. Now the other measurement that we need for the shirts, once again, are the sleeves. So I like to measure the top sleeve, or the top hem to the bottom of the sleeve there. And that will give the customers an idea of, you know, how much of their wrist is going to be covered up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Long-armed.
Okay, so again, after we have these, you know, all photographed, we have all the info we need in the photos for the customer to make a good buying decision. I mean, you can almost make a listing with just the photos if you take the right photos. So after we have, you know, all this, we're going to throw it in a bag. Right here, we have some Ziplocs that we just are sort of temporary, you know, they're going to keep the dust and hair off and stuff. We'll keep that over here. Now, when we go to do these listings again, we're going to see that we can, oh, here we go. All right, now, so what we'll do, since we have the photos, everything's all hardwired into this here. We're just going to go create similar listing. Okay. Now, here are the old photos with the extra large that we just did. So we have to remove all those. We will upload the new ones. Again, we go to our Windows File Explorer. We'll hit refresh in our camera thing here. And here are the medium-sized Chucky ones. And again, this is the great way to just keep your phone clean. Drag them over, click move here. Now they're off your phone and onto your computer.
Easy.
So easy. And then you hit open because these are the only ones that are highlighted because you just moved them over. You don't have to go and do anything. Just hit open. Bam, there are all of your photos. It is such a great way to photo drop. Okay. Now we have to remove the backgrounds, of course, on the photos. And Luna is listening so intently. Thank you, Luna. Our wonderful little cat here. My gosh, she's, what, 10 years old now or so, right?
Yeah. Luna. Jake was in kindergarten and Jake is 16. So, what, 11 years? 10,
oh my
11
gosh.
years? Ah!
Yeah. Wow. Okay, so I would actually like to use this back photo like we did last time to be the selling point because it has actually Chucky on it. It's a little more interesting than just the graphic text on front, I would say.
Yeah, the back is super cool.
So I think we'll use that to sell it. Our first photo. Okay, so now everything in this listing is going to be exactly the same. The materials are going to be the same. The brand name is going to be the same. Everything is the same except for the size. So all we have to do, bam, size M, medium. That's all we have to do. It's going to be in the same SKU bin, right? So now we're going to go, let's see, size medium here. So we just had to change this M, and the color is still black. Everything is the same. It's awesome. Actually, we have a UPC number handy here, so I'm just gonna scan it. What the heck? Well, add the UPC. Maybe I don't think that's really gonna help people find this as much, but whatever, that's fine. More information, the better. Again, everything is exactly the same. All we need to do is change this to an M in size M. That's it. Bam. The weight may actually be a little bit less, but it's still going to be between 1 and 2 pounds. So we're just going to leave that. I don't know. I think maybe we should ask a little bit less for the medium size. What do you think? $36.99 or something.
Okay.
In general, you know, the large sizes can get a little bit more money.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll try that. Size medium, again, this is going to be the same, 2 pounds. Same package, same everything. All you need to do is just scroll down and click list it now. Wow. There's 2 listings. You know, it's so nice when you list on eBay and do sell similar. It just ridiculously easy, guys. Oh my gosh, you saw how easy that was. Now, let's go ahead. Now, guys, if you haven't done list perfectly, if you haven't done cross listing, say, you know, you're a little more advanced, you've got some eBay listings going now, and you just want to expand your business. Well, listing perfectly with List Perfectly and cross listing, yes, is a really great way to do that. Now, it's, let's see. So we started using List Perfectly kind of like when I moved in, right? And we started merging our closets, merging our eBay, Poshmark store, and then dumping both of those, say, like into Mercari. And we actually, it took a while to get, you know, sort of merged and stuff, but now, oh my gosh, this is so easy, guys.
Yeah, it's so much easier. It took us a long time to get it organized, but List Perfectly
really
helped.
It really has
so much.
Yeah. And if you're getting advanced and you want to expand, check out List Perfectly. There's actually a link in the comments or a link in the description. You can get 30% off your first month of cross listing with our promo code there. Go and check it out, guys. It's pretty cool. We're going to show you just how easy it is. This is awesome. So we're going to cross list one of these listings here. Let's cross list this your movie, honey, Salt, the movie that you're in.
Okay.
So we're actually gonna let's see. Why isn't this popping up? Whoopsie daisy here.
Whoopsie daisy. My halo is still right there. Hey.
Yeah. Yep. And again, if you're just joining us, we're showing you some different camera angles where we need some extra lighting. So there's, you know, just.
Yeah, if you're joining us, we are doing a live, and it is on taking great photographs and how important it is to have a designated photography area to make your life so much more simple and just save you so much time.
I know, right?
So welcome.
Yes. We're showing you a couple examples so far. Now, here's List Perfectly. Now, this is a really cool program. So once we make these listings in eBay, we can just go ahead and import them over here to List Perfectly. And here's some of the things that you've worked on today, honey.
Yeah.
You got them over to Poshmark and Mercari. Very nice work. As you said, some like older listings. So like, say like this, you would want to perhaps redo that, or, you know, like one of your first photos, you know, we're learning.
It was.
My first photos were terrible. I mean, I even had a little setup, but just the lighting was bad. Like I didn't get the good angles, you know, this and that, you know, so we're all learning.
Yeah, we are. We're all learning.
We're on eBay again, and we're going to, now we see that the icons for List Perfectly are here. So we're going to go ahead and click on that now. So we'll import this to List Perfectly. Check out how this works. So now we see this tab right here, opening, and now it's opening our eBay listing, and it's pulling all the info into List Perfectly. And this takes a minute. This is something that you can't really, you know, speed up the process or anything like that. So we're going to go ahead and say hello to everybody. Such good information here.
Hello, hello. Thank you for spending time with us.
Slow hustle. We're still tiny. Oh my gosh. We are in the process, Slow Hustle, of checking out your video. Thank you so much for the awesome comments that you've been leaving. Thank you so much.
We're still tiny. She wants to see us.
Oh yeah, on the screen. There. My dad said thank you, and he's proud of you. Oh, thanks, Dad. My gosh, we love you guys. Donna Ventura, your mom says good night and love those blue t-shirts. Thanks. Thanks, Donna. Thanks, Mom.
Thanks, Mom. Love you.
Brenda says, I'm impressed by the amount of listings you have on eBay alone, not to mention all of Michelle's listings on Poshmark. I have 450. You guys are really working hard, Brenda from Minnesota. 450, that's a lot. That's a lot of work.
Yeah, Brenda, that's a lot.
Yeah, for sure.
Don't shortchange yourself on that. That's fantastic.
For sure. I mean, holy cow, there was a point where I would go ahead and I would or list, you know, at least 10 items, 10, 12 items per day. And that's what we've been doing lately. So, I mean, if you really make the, you know, decision to do that, you know, it's really going to make a difference. You know, you're going to get those huge amounts of listings up there. And,
you know, offers to likers, it's so important. And But I know this past week we were pretty busy with doctor's appointments and things that we weren't really here as much as we normally do. So we were not listing as much as we could because we were busy. But it does affect you, like sticking with the algorithm to try to do the 10 a day. And sometimes I can only do 7 if I get kind of pooped out. But today was a 10 day. It's a good day.
You did super awesome. And I haven't gotten my listings in. I'm doing that right now with you guys. So
you take care of everything else in the house.
Well, of course, we're always so busy. Yeah, hey, JRKR 1964. Hey there. Thanks for joining us. We're so happy that you're here.
If you guys love this creative content that we come out with consistently, please just hit the like button and hit that bell so you guys won't miss any little thing we come out with.
No doubt. I know we're 3 videos a week we've been doing pretty consistent here.
Yeah,
and we just absolutely love it.
That's pretty consistently. I mean, we're talking consistently.
Yeah, we gave you a good idea.
Yeah,
of what it takes to get a listing up there.
Yeah,
how to get some good consistent photos.
And the techniques that Dustin was showing you guys, and we were showing you with the measuring, that was just the best type of measuring to learn straight out the gate. A top. Can't get much easier than that. Could be a girl's top, boy's top, baby's top, any kind of top. So we know that I know we definitely gave you some good info. And I'm excited if you're here and you're watching this because you're new and you're starting your own business. Dustin and I will answer any questions you might have. Just put them in the info, questions below in the comments.
Sure. Yeah. And even if you're a seasoned reseller, I mean, hey, I like learning new things. I always like to evolve. I like making things more efficient. I'm always up for, new tips and stuff. So we hope this helped in any way for you guys.
And everything's going to be linked down below if you have any questions about anything. I know we showed you guys a lot of cool things in here, like our lights and the little microphone, and there's so much fun stuff. So so check in down there, and we can't wait to see.
Yeah, we can't wait to see you next time.
Yeah.
And let us know how your listing goes. We have JRKR saying that I have a goal of listing 17 a day.
Wow.
That is awesome.
Right
trying to do 500 this month. Well, good luck to you.
I love that goal.
Yeah, great goal. Setting those numbers for yourself, it makes it that much more easier to achieve. And, I mean, look, if you keep doing that, you do 500 this month, you're going to be up to 2,000 listings in like 4 months. I remember I set a goal myself when I had a smaller store. I had all the inventory shelves and I bought new bins and I just had all these empty bins to start stuffing. So I had my goal of making $50,000 in my eBay store and for the year, and ended up smashing it, just going to the bins, 3 times a week, picking up, I would have at least 10 items to list every day. And that brought me up to, 50,000 in inventory and, a couple thousand listings real quick. Just like you're up to a JRKR, keep going at it with, let us know your progress. That's awesome.
That's awesome. Congratulations.
Way to set a goal.
Keep at it.
Way to set a goal. Well, Fans Goodies is here. Hey, howdy, everybody.
Hi.
How you doing? Thanks for joining us. We're actually just about ending the show here tonight, and we hope you had a good time with us. Go ahead and go back and watch it. Get these tips again. Tell all your friends that there's that are starting their eBay business. Check this out. Hopefully that'll help them. Hopefully this helped you.
And hopefully you have some awesome plans later tonight.
Yeah.
I see ice cream in my future.
Yeah, ice cream. Okay. Well, I might join you there.
Okay.
I am pooped. I'm going to probably get a couple more listings done just because I'm in the groove.
No.
And I don't know. But I don't know. Anyways.
We sure appreciate you guys spending time with us, and we can't wait to see you next week.
Yeah, guys. We'll do another fun show. We'll probably do another topic on, something to be on the lookout for like we usually do. We like to throw in these, different ones every now and again, just to, sort of shake things up a little bit.
Mix it up for us too. Keeps it even more exciting.
Yeah. So we hope you enjoyed, guys, and we will see you next time.
Bye. Have a great weekend, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.